Hello, I'm DarkerDevotee and welcome back to The Monster Inside. Welcome back to what I believe is the last chapter, Chapter 7. What do you think is happening so far? I'm still under the impression that Jack is the killer. Because of, I don't know, unless he is being set up. But he's drowsy as fuck. And he's taking these medicines, his watch is laying around, he can't even remember the night before and all this stuff, so he must have done it, right? Must have. Let's find out. I don't know why I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock the door down and cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it would be the best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. But Lily was still there, waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost come back to haunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come, sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a last look at her as I prepared to shove her out of the door. I noticed she was wearing the same thing as she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. There was purple fabric. Maybe it was her. Odd that I hadn't really noticed before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. And it was frayed around the edge, torn in places. My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You are the monster. Oh Jack, we are one and the same, you and I. We're both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never express our true nature as you have incubus. Those men were probably dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvest their seed. Huh? So, you done all this just to wake me up? You could say that, though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believed you were still capable of such horrors, which means, deep down, you probably are. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't do you a favour. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull. Weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man, and I had to keep her talking. I've never met my succubus, who seduced and killed women. Oh please! Such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to the pleasure of the flesh. But I do still need the incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from those awful men and plant it among the fertile masses for me. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Ha 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 ha. That was a terrible laugh. That maniacal laughter was the worst. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking at me at my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. Ooh. With a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped the old bedsheet off the corner mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and was sucked into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trapped. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer, aimed it into the mirror, and fired. Wait, okay. So they were both monsters. So she was setting him up, trying to get him to face facts that he is still a beast and he will never change. Maybe. So what kind of beasts were they? Well, they couldn't look at themselves in the reflection. The only thing I could think of was some sort of vampire, but then surely they wouldn't have that thing covered. I was thinking along the lines of some sort of werewolfy type thing. I don't know. That's interesting though. It's like you could only kill her by shooting the mirror. So what is reflected in the mirror? What pain is inflicted in the mirror is inflicted by the person in real life. I'm guessing. It's an interesting thought. Let me know what you thought of this game down in the comments. I know that each episode's been really, really short, like 3 minutes, but this is the longest one by far. And yeah, let me know what you think. I enjoyed this. Sorry for my terrible reading. I'm not the best at reading. Out loud, I'm horrendous at reading, as you can quite well see. have a natural kind of stutter to go along with things as well, which is great. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this game, then hit that thumbs up button, and I shall see you all in the next video. Cheerio.